How did you first meet the Allens?
Well, our daughter Rebecca was sent to Portugal as an AFS student, and I believe it was 1977, something like that. I can't get the exact date.
Yeah.
And so I went on the radio to try to see if I could find a ham radio operator in Lisbon that could keep in contact with her, and that way we would have more frequent contact. So I got on the ham radio, and several days I just called CQ Lisbon, never got an answer. And about the third or fourth day I did that, I got a call from CT1DF, and he says, "Can I help you? I hear you calling Lisbon." I said, "Yes." I said, "My name is Ray here," and I'm Jose, he says. And I said, "My daughter is an AFS student, just went to Lisbon, and I was trying to find a ham in Lisbon that I could contact, so keeping more closely contact with them." He says, "Well, give me, I'm in Porto," he says, "give me the name and address of who they're staying with, and I'll give them a call and we'll find out." And so the next night he came on, he says, "Ray, I'm sorry," he says, "you must have an unlisted number because I couldn't get them," he says, "but give me their address." I get a call on the radio from Jose, and he says, "I was down in Lisbon, I found your daughter, I talked to her, and I found a ham operator there, and everything is fine." I said, "Gee, thanks, Jose." And he said, "Well, let's keep in touch." And one day he mentioned that he had invited Rebecca up to Portugal for, I forget if it was Thanksgiving or some holiday, and so he put her on there he saw his call sign so she could talk to me, because you weren't allowed to, Europe doesn't allow to have telephone calls or talk, back and forth and all that way. And so we were able to talk to Rebecca using these sort of calls. So when we bought the boat, and Rebecca had just come back, and Rebecca and Marty and Tony and Bill working down on the boat, and we just put coming to Europe as a high priority, because I wanted to go to the Faroe Islands, because we had an AFS student list from the Faroe Islands. And so as we got close to Portugal, I gave a call, and Jose come on, and I says, "Yeah," I said, we can see Portugal, the mountains up ahead, and we'll be in shortly." And he says, "Well, we're coming right down to the port now," he says. He says, "Thomas," which was his son, "wanted to see you before he goes to he's going to see his uncle or something, And then before I could tell him that it's going to take us 2 more hours to get there, he was off the air already. So we finally come sailing into the port there at the base of the Rio Douro there, and we were trying to find a place to anchor, and and Jose was on the dock with his son, and what taking you so long out there, huh? When you changed your mind, you're going to go back already? So I said, "No, we got to find a place where we can anchor, because we're in deep water, here."
Yeah.
And he then rented a boat.
Really?
Rented a boat and come on. He met us as we were dropping anchor at the fort.
I want to know, what was it like when you got in the car, I assume, and drove up through the gate for the first time?
Oh, wow.
Our jaws just dropped open. It was absolutely stunning how beautiful the place was. And
Yeah.
so I started taking pictures right away.
Well, you're a master gardener, and this is one of the...
Oh,
I mean, at that time it was 10 acres,
yeah,
or 10 hectares, and now it's 5 hectares.
yeah.
But yeah, so first impressions, did you...
Everything was beautiful there. The flowers in the back and stuff. I mean,
Including the people.
the
They
people.
were just
That was the. Well, over the next few days, in the house, and showed us all the books and stuff, and talking about wine, and eventually he took us down into the wine cellars, and
You were there 2 weeks?
we were at least 2 or
Approximately.
3 weeks. We must have been there. Yeah.
If we'd known you were going to do
So-
this, we'd have been more observant.
No, I have your book. I have your book to read about it.
But the thing is that it took us everywhere, and Jose, showed us his wine cellar, and he opened up. He showed us an 1827 wine, And he said, well, we're not going to open it, he says, until you do some research and find out what the wine industry is. And I actually did enough research, and I wrote up a complete history of the.
How'd you do that? Because this was pre-Google.
Oh, I
This
sat.
is pre-Google.
Yeah, I sat and just went through all the books they had there and all the references.
Oh, in the house.
Yeah.
Alright.
While I was there, and I went up and talked to the people that did the wine, and I went all over and talked to him, because he told me we weren't going to open up that bottle until I understood what the wine was.
When did you finally get to open a wine?
Oh, while we were there, eventually.
Yeah.
They had parties for us. They'd have all the hams, the 20 hams there. The hams decided we're going to have a party, and then tell them what day they wanted it. And he saw that in Jose would have to have the party that time. We had a couple of big parties there where they had all these people there, and it was just a fantastic experience.
Do you want to grab your bottle to show that this bottle still exists?
And here's the
Yep. This is the book.
book.
I have one of these at my house.
Whoa. Even the bottle looks ancient.
Yeah.
It is ancient.
Yeah, it says right on it. 1827, Quinta Vilar.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty neat. The levels dropped, actually. And there's the new one.
It's great.
Yeah. Well, you got to taste the new one. What did you think?
Oh, it's super.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah?
Very,
Super
very
good, yeah.
good.
It's starting the new tradition of the Allen family name.